Hey everybody, we're back. It's the Sorcerer's Tower of Sanguine Slant. We're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics Dying Earth with some really awesome people. Our friends just destroyed a vicious plant monster. They got yelled at by a librarian. They stole some books. They have a vial of blood. And now they're going up the lift elevator thing to get to floor 3 of this mysterious weird tower, looking for Ioun Stones and an eyeball, I think. Some kind of eye covering. Anyway, lots of magic. They're just having a good time exploring this weird blood tower. As you guys arrive up, you find yet another long hallway that goes from one area. I assume you can see the map at this point on Owlbear Rodeo, but you're on the west, and those red areas are doors. So, the far door is the one that goes up to another level, but you have a door to the north, and then there's another hallway to the south, and a door left and right of there. They all look very similar, to be bland from everything else, because this whole thing is just like one giant kind of quartz blood red crystal thing. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to listen at the first door on our left.
Ooh, very good. Now I have to remember what's behind that door. Which is okay. That's what, you're supposed to do. That's the wrong map. Opening this one instead. Yeah. Make a luck check, Mr. Brom.
I got a 12 out of 13 on that guy.
Ooh, very good. There are some bubbly, gurgling noises going on, very subtle, on the opposite side of that door.
I look at Blobby Boy.
I gurgle at him.
I'm like, hey, does this sound like a vat to you?
I recognize other vat things. I'm not sure if I can recognize by hearing them, but I'll give it a shot. Can I do that by from hearing this gurgle? Can I immediately know that's a bad thing?
Make a luck check. We'll see. Roll under your luck.
All right. I got a 10 out of 11. Those calls. I rolled under.
Definitely feels very very vatty. So.
Right.
Okay.
There's some kind of science experiments going on in the inside.
They're my kindred. I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. I'm not sure.
It's only one way to find out. I mean,
I guess
we could go in there or listen at the others first.
Yeah. I think we should listen at the others first, actually.
Okay. Go listen. Who's listening at the other door?
I'll do the west.
I'll do the other one. Why not?
Okay. No. Oh, yeah. Make a luck check for the west door.
I got 2. What you're doing. Yep. And it's underneath.
Yep. You want to roll under your luck.
Yep. Got
Great.
it.
There are no noises coming from that room. Can you roll under your luck, Nena, for the other room?
I got a 1.
Ooh, fantastic. Ooh. So, that also is very, very quiet. Doesn't seem to be anything coming from that one. Oh, actually, no. You do hear some scuttling around. And with a 1... Sorry, I was not reading correctly. With a 1, you recognize there's some people in there. They're kind of mumbling and talking to themselves. You can't quite make out the words, but there's definitely, with a natural 1, there's definitely 4 people in there.
Wow.
Okay. I relay that information let's not disturb that door. There's people there.
Hmm.
There's nothing in that room, possibly. So.
Or it's
I
another
guess you go
library.
with that. Oh man. No. Not again.
I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe we try to talk to those people and ask them what's in these other rooms. But I don't know. I'm not gonna just do that. So yeah, whatever. like I'm not gonna do it without group agreement on that.
I
So
think that's a good idea.
Yondu is starved for civilized conversation.
I'm sorry we're not enough for you.
yeah, we haven't really been providing much.
He's like, no, you haven't. I understand. You're not cultured, but that's okay. Hopefully, we can find some people.
I feel
in
like
here.
Blobby Boy is literally a culture.
Yeah, wasn't me like screaming when I like got lifted up? Is that why you hate me, Yandu?
I could let you talk to Pulsifer. He's a pretty good conversationalist.
Oh, is that your familiar?
No, that's a
Oh.
that's the lolling tongue tumor of my the entity that I use.
Oh.
So instead of a god, it's like it's like a warlock pact for witches. Like they get
Okay.
magic from
Yeah.
like some kind of weird demon thing. So
Oh man, that's cool. I only get the video conference call with my my creator. That's about it. I say we talk to these 4 fine folk.
Yeah, Yandu, you want to take the lead on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna dramatically open the door.
all right, you do that. The door is dramatically opened. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. It looks like it is a library, but of liquids. Lots of vials and stuff all on the wall. There are racks of vials. Some are empty. Most are filled with a sludge or some stuff that evaporated long, long ago. There is one shelf that has a small iron box, and there's lots of tubes that lead out from the walls to different racks and stuff. But standing at the table in front of you are 4 naked creatures that look identical to the 4 of you. Their body shapes are correct, and the duplication process here is obvious to you, but there are weird imperfections. And they're all holding like stacks of vials of red fluid, which you assume is blood because they're the same vials that were in the book that you took. And they look at you and they go, yeah, and they set them down oh so gently on the table, and they turn to you naked, and bone spikes shoot out of their bodies as they rush towards you and attack. And in your head, you hear, this is not actually part of the game, but you hear, there can only be one, as they each go to attack you. Let's roll initiative. Got four vat doppelgangers coming at you.
Wow.
Boy.
I am killing it with initiative. It's an 18 for me.
I got a 3.
I also got a 3. Yeah.
Who's that? Oh wait, I get a modifier of -1 for my agility. I get a 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
I've got a 9, which I guess I didn't think was good until I heard everyone else's.
What did you get, Nenya?
I actually said a
Nenya.
5. Yeah.
Nenya. Sorry, 5.
Nanya.
We'll Tolkien it up here. It's fine.
You know, it's none your business.
Ooh. Yandu, you're second in initiative, but if you want to pull your thing and go first, you can.
I'm not, but can I say something as a free action?
Yes, you can.
Don't kill the handsome one!
You're talking to us or to them?
To all of you, yes.
Oh man.
Never mind that that there's a giant spike, you know, just
Yeah.
out of your chest.
But
Bones,
look at his
bones
face,
coming
it's
everywhere.
beautiful.
Don't.
Isn't
You too pretty to die.
My son.
Okay, they're on. This is on 2 pages. I hate it when stuff's on 2 pages. I should have done that. Pro tip to all you RPG designers: if you can put a monster stat block on 1 page, I love that. I get a start. There are 4 of these puppies because there are 4 of you that put your blood into the bucket at the very beginning of the adventure. I am going to AC 30, and then we got 10. Okay. Yeah, Yondu, you're right there opening the door, so I think he's gonna come right after. Ooh, natural 20. Oh, okay. Let's see
Oh, no.
here.
Wait, does he just if he dies, he just plays as the blood double for the rest of this?
I like that idea. Oh, this is fun. They have a +1 die bonus. This is just clever. I'm going to tell you. They have a +1 die bonus to hit. So I'd roll a d24 if they're attacking their double because they know them really well. And I was like, oh, that's fun. I like that. Crit table 3, D8. We just had crit table 3 up, so that's awesome. Ooh, +1 D8 damage with this attack, Mr. Lex, as you get swiped. Oh. Very, very difficult. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
So that is a 2d8s as the bone spikes rush into you. We'll see if I kill people. That is 9 damage.
Oh, okay. I'm still.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. That would have killed me.
That would have killed me twice.
Yeah.
But that was just the first guy. So the second guy is gonna rush out, and he's gonna find. Let's see. Yeah, you're all 4 there. So, we're gonna run over to Blobby Boy. Blobby Boy, that's also a natural 20.
Oh, great.
So let's roll on crit table 3. That's another 3. So this is 2d8 damage to you for 11 damage.
Oh my
I
gosh.
did.
He's down.
Wait, but here's the thing, though. Here is the thing.
Yeah.
As a bad thing, I kind of like am this kind of weird mess that kind of just respawns if I pass a certain test. So I'm trying to look that up right now.
Oh, okay. For sure.
But never mind. It's hidden away at a location only known to the vat thing and its creator and
Oh, it's kind of like
naked thing in front of me. Never mind, I'm dead.
All right, he's down, folks.
Down,
the next one will go after our illustrious Brahm for a 16.
Hits.
This is where I kill everybody. 3 damage.
Wow, I have 2 hit points left.
All right. And last but not least, Nenya for a 10 to hit Tracy. Nena, sorry. 10 hits. Oh, 5 damage? Are you exactly dead? Oh, you're muted. We can't hear you.
0.
0.
Oh,
Okay, so
gosh.
2 down. There are 4 up. Now it is Yondu's turn.
I feel like we gotta. Well, I know. Yeah, it's your turn, but I feel like we gotta get them and try to close this door or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, most of them have run out into the hallway now, right? Because that's where most
Oh,
of the
yeah.
party was.
need to
They
hide in the
are
room.
like slimy, and although they have like protruding spikes and stuff, they don't look like they're held together very well. But yeah.
Okay, because I wanted to try to convince them that they should be our friends because they're like us. But I don't know, how intelligent do they seem?
They're mostly just screaming incoherently. Yeah. But you're welcome to try. Not everything's solved by violence, so.
That's true. Yeah. I gotta try to use my rhetorical D die. I'm just going to be like, don't you understand? You're us. We're you. We're brothers or sisters, as the case may be. And then he looks at the bat thing relatives. I'm just gonna try to calm them down and persuade them that they should be working with us.
Okay.
Yeah, and anything I could do to help him here too. I don't know. Is help action a thing? I forget, but
It's not, but this is all kind of in initiative.
Well,
so
if we had a halfling, the best class, they
Yeah.
could
Oh.
give me luck.
Luck.
they're
Yeah.
so that's
Anyway,
the worst
all right.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
don't know what you
so-
roll for this. I assume you have like a standard skill to roll.
Yeah, I mean, so I can roll personality. I have, I don't actually have like a persuasion skill.
Okay, that's what I was
Um,
wondering. But you have the
I
D
do
die.
have
that-
a rhetorical D die, so
Okay.
when I try to persuade people, I get to add a D4.
All right. Well, let's try to persuade. Roll that D20 plus D4. Wow me with your
Oh,
persuasion.
this is actually pretty good. Okay, let's see what I get. Okay. All right. Okay. This is not bad. All right. This is a total of 18.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So given that 2 of you are gone down, and the other 2 are kind of like looking around, they're like, and they look back at you, and you're just like, what words do you use to calm them down? Because it does calm them down. What does this do?
Yeah, like I was saying, I'm like, don't you understand? We're the same. We're friends. We're family.
And your double will walk towards you like, friend, and hug you, and then melt into like a gooey pile at your feet. It's just disgusting. Brahm's twin will kind of like look around very confused and like sit down like, friend, but and the other 2 will melt next to your bodies, and kind of like the slime juices will roll over Nena and our good friend Blobby Boy.
I was already made of slime,
And
so it's fine.
you guys each get 1 hit point as this thing kind of like melds into your body.
Nice.
As
Get the 1 hit point.
Oh,
back.
and you also get 1 hit point, Lex, because if you're missing any
cool.
hit points, but yeah,
Yeah.
because it like hugs
as,
you and like splashes down on you.
I'm trying
There's
to think
one
of a
left.
good
It's Brahms.
portmanteau name for my guy, but whatever. As Doppel Yandu melts, I shed a single tear. I'm like, my son.
You were the best of us.
And yeah, I'll go up to mine and put a hand on his gross. I imagine it just kind of melts into like his
Yeah,
shoulder.
it's sharp too because of the bones. You're like, it's like sharp.
And I'm like, if only you could have met Bear. And I give him a hug.
And he's like, bear? And then he melts down, and you also gain 1 hit point.
Okay. Little hit
And
point
DCC.
bank up here.
Welcome to Dungeon Crawl Classics, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I really thought that was going to be more beneficial than monsters that attack us. And also,
We can reason with them.
So
And
here's
it turned
the
out to be
thing, though.
true.
as soon when you first announced this room, and I'm talking to like the group here, I guess, I was thinking like, oh, we have this mystery blood, possibly from Patavona, that now we know we could turn into a person. But then it turned out that these people attacked us. So I don't know if we want to, put the mystery blood in the bowl downstairs, but I kind of feel like we're supposed to. I don't know.
Well, I did, but there's all these vials around as well with the sludge and all that.
Well,
There
you're
might
not
be
dead. You
something
just got a
there.
hit point back.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Am I at that 1 hit point?
Yeah, the sludge sorry, so when the guy melted down your doppelganger, he fell on top of you and you gained 1 hit point back as they dissipated.
Yeah.
But just a bit more sludgy.
Yeah.
So
So-
yeah.
As a vat thing, you do know that you can create doppelgangers and stuff from blood. You haven't seen any of the technology around yet to maybe the burbling room. You don't know, but you haven't seen the technology yet to actually create a duplicate. And so the blood that you found in the book, hypothetically, you could go back and pour it in. Or you could search around for other stuff. You're not sure of the outcome of that because you haven't witnessed the technology yet. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah.
You said that there were tubes in this room as well, right? Tubes.
There are
going
some tubes,
around.
that are going different ways and stuff. They kind of I think of the bank vacuum system of like the tubes that kind of like go around like that. There's like
Right.
a couple of those.
I'm just wondering if those things were created here, and if those vials we could use them right now to potentially have a mass army, and then we could do mass combat.
Yeah. Actually, wait. What Yandu wants to point out before we do anything else? Does anyone have healing powers?
No.
Partially for me, but also for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like you're the healthiest of us all right now, Yondu.
Yeah, I'm at 5, and I'm the most healthy of any party member.
Yeah, I have 3, and you guys have 1 each. So
I do, but I would have to take from you to do so.
Oh, no. No, thank you.
mm,
Yandu
what I
will begin
thought.
searching this alchemical room for something that looks like a healing potion.
Ooh,
It's an iron
okay.
box, right?
yeah, I think I would just do the same.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, make a luck check roll under your luck for anybody who
Wow.
wants to search.
Can I specifically search the iron box that you talked about?
Yeah, you can.
All right. I got a 13. My luck is 11. That's not.
That is
no.
not a success. Yeah. Did anybody succeed?
I succeeded.
9.
Great. So it looks like well, I'm trying to, where did I read that box? Standing. Some are empty, though most are filled with sludge. Blah, blah, blah. On shelf contains a small iron box. What is in said small iron box, you ask? Well, I will tell you. Haha, I am not just
So,
reading forward to
well,
understand.
While you're doing that, so Yandu's unsuccessful check looks like he's just pulling bottles off the shelves and like sticking his tongue in them and be like, oh, no.
Yeah, very, very coppery and bad. So yeah, in this box is a silvered crystal decanter and a goblet. Both are flaked with red residue. The Bob, you succeeded, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of these are it's all blood. There's no potion that you can find, kind of a thing. Everything's blood, but it looks like the blood is being sent to another room, and then it's like either being duplicated or it's part of it is being stored here. This is like a DNA library almost.
Yeah.
To reconstruct creatures and things. So
Okay. So yeah, it seems like things are made in the bubbling room to the north, and then part of it is stored here.
and Nena,
And-
did you succeed as well?
I did not, no.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we have this crystal, and so it looks like this crystal decanter. You said it also has blood inside?
Yeah, well, it's got like dried blood on the inside, yeah, and a goblet.
Oh, but there's no blood in it now.
No.
Okay.
Can
Somebody's
I,
drinking this as well.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna say, can I take one of the vials and just down it, because I don't get poisoned, and I'm not sure the bodily structure or anatomy of a vat thing. I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm just
Are you
gonna take
pulling-
one and just drink it.
Pulling one at random then?
'Cause- Yeah, I'm just pulling one at random. I can't be harmed by it, so
Yeah. Well, can I say, hey, Blobby, maybe like pour the vial into this decanter, and then from the decanter
Oh.
into the goblet, and then drink from the goblet, because I feel like
yeah,
that's
right. It'll taste
Yeah.
better that way. Yeah.
maybe.
I do.
You'll make it fancy, therefore it
Yeah.
tastes better.
I do that.
Remember to put your pinky out if you indeed have pinky.
Oh yeah. Close call.
You follow all of those steps, and you drink from it. It is blood. That doesn't do anything else to you except it's blood.
But it's
We learned
fancy blood.
something new today.
Yeah.
I put it back down.
Plants don't have nerves or bones,
Mm-hmm.
and blood tastes like blood.
Children without babysitters were just touching and like eating everything in sight.
Yeah.
Licking the
Oh, man.
walls, like
Like picking up
happening?
bugs, stuffing it in our mouths.
Okay. So do we check the bubbly room or the quiet room?
Uh,
The quiet room seems less dangerous.
we could also just go upstairs.
Or we can just go upstairs.
I desperately want to find some healing because I think we really need it.
Yeah.
I will peek my. I go to open the quiet room dramatically, and then I stop, and then I just peek inside instead.
Okay.
Dramatic peak.
This is a very weird room, as it looks like it's made of, or it looks like everything is miniaturized, like it's a little tiny kingdom. Like the entire floor and part of the walls have these like little castles and little things. Like somebody's playing D&D.
It is a small world after all.
It is a small world. There's a tiny city that sprawls across the floor and up the walls. Miniature gardens and fountains dot the landscape. There are sculptures and impressive architecture. Amazing, minuscule metropolis. Thoughts of wonder are interrupted as swarms of tiny people surge out of the buildings and take to the air. They begin to form a dark cloud with a high-pitched scream of a maddened miniature mob.
I close the door.
Definitely
Okay.
close.
The door is closed.
Yandu's like, "There's nothing in there for us," and then he heads up the hallway.
Yeah, seems like the opposite of healing. So
I wonder if they're small enough to go underneath the cracks of the door, you know?
Oh yeah, do we have anything to like keep the door closed?
Yeah.
Do
No.
you have a fancy gown that we could like tie part of like the sleeve and then like tack it to the wall?
Yeah.
They don't seem to be chasing you,
Oh
so
good.
okay.
and it was just like a lot of high pitched like.
Tiny fish shaking. They're jazz handing.
Oh,
No,
man.
no.
They're not
The
that
giant
rough.
structure that they're making is just handing.
Oh my god.
Little tiny
yeah.
civilization in a room. That's all.
I'm
Okay.
sure the gurgling room will be much better than this.
Yeah, I feel like
Hopefully.
I think the gurgling room is like the how it's made of the blood bowl, and we'll see. I don't know.
Let's cautiously peek into that room.
You
will
cautiously
continue
peek
being
into-
first.
The burbly room. This is Vat Thing Creation Central. Congratulations.
Oof.
Right.
This chamber is obviously a laboratory, though it resembles a jungle. Instead of trees, foliage, and vines, there are vats, glassware, and hoses connecting all sorts of things. Instead of bird calls, you hear frothy bubbling of various liquids. Instead of insects buzzing, there are crackling arcs of electricity. Human-sized vats lie along among the beakers, tubes, and metal rods, and sputtering sparks. Crimson light illuminates the chamber, seeping in through semi-translucent sanguine walls of the tower. So there are a whole bunch of vats and laboratory tables and things like that. I think I have actually one more handout. Well, not one more, but I have another handout I can give you. Oh, of course I don't, because it's on my drive. It's not here. But yeah, so this is large. You do see that there are 4 vats that, Blobby Boy, I think you would recognize that those were recently activated. And probably explains where your 4 doppelgangers came from.
Oh.
Yandu will be like, well, there's no creatures in here that we see,
No
right?
creatures that you can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Yandu throws the door wide open and says, hopefully one of these mechanisms can reconstitute our physiology. And then he goes in there and starts looking at stuff.
What if this is like the fly kind of scenario where a fly comes in and then you turn into a fly?
I mean,
No.
it probably
Like
Could
that.
happen. And
Could
I
happen.
just had a thought. So in the first room, we each did like 1 hit point to ourselves to put some blood in that bowl. The amount, I don't know if this is gonna be significant or not. I'm thinking like, was the amount of blood like really, really small that we gave? And is the amount of blood in the book we found a lot more? And if we put more blood in a bowl, would the thing be less screamy and,
It
not
could also
intelligent?
be
Like,
incredibly large.
like the
Yeah,
more
it
we
could just
give,
make it way
could
more
it create
powerful.
Yeah, could it? Well, I'm saying, but that is that what it needs to be like smart enough to not be
Yeah.
just like violent,
Well-
and therefore that's how we like rebuild Padavana. Assuming we still don't know whose blood it is, but
Yeah, but wouldn't I know that as a vet thing? Like, wouldn't I know that the answer to that exact question? Or
It
not?
is more blood does not necessarily mean better vat thing. It's a very
Okay.
complicated science. And you do see that there are some books and stuff. Well, are there books? I don't know. Never mind. You guys left a library.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll say that. Like more blood does not necessarily mean better vat thing. You know that it is a weird
Yeah.
very complicated science. So
Okay. Are those guys in there?
No, they are not. That's like
Okay,
characters
that's
reading
us.
books and stuff. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's us.
It is an
All
empty room. Yeah. But yeah, I'll look around. There's like A, B, C, D, I think. So I'll
Right.
kind of just go through here really quickly. So there are man-sized vats with steel exteriors, warm with condensation. The facial windows reveal that there are hardened pink foam inside. Each container is slightly ajar and may be easily opened if desired. Tubes and hoses run from the vats, leading to glass beakers and with various traces of liquid within them. Other vats appear to be closed, cold, and unused. On B, where is 3B? Oh, B is in the corner. There's a copper cauldron that bubbles with frothy, sweet-smelling liquid. Metallic steps lead up and into the vat, and a pole rises on either side of the vat that is made of hard, smooth, shiny alien material. Each pole is capped with a metal sphere, and arcs of energy spontaneously bridge the two spheres, sometimes in a periodic pulsing pattern, other times seemingly randomly. In C, this is a lot of information, so I apologize. In C, there are 4 shelves with 8 large jars, and various pink liquids fill the jars, in which float the body of a 2-foot-tall man. These 32 miniature men appear to be based on the same identical design, though each has had some obvious deformity: extreme body asymmetry, missing eyes, multiple mouths, backward appendages, etc. And then in D, this lone vat's lid lies open, almost invitingly. The liquid inside is bubbling quietly as a network of glass tubes and rubber hoses cycle gases and liquids to and from the vessel. Some complicated chain-driven mechanism runs from the vat to large copper rods near the ceiling, where the rods arc electricity at 10-second intervals. This vat is also connected to a metallic plinth that has 3 devices set atop of it. So lots going on in here. Yeah. Looks like you could utilize some of this technology if you wanted to.
So C is some guy trying to clone himself at a small scale, or potentially at his regular scale, and
failed experiments.
doing a lot of
like,
attempts.
Yeah.
B had like the sweet liquid, big chamber. Seemed like it was a thing that we could
2
fit
electricity
inside if we
things
felt
zapping
like
back
it.
and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, and D was kind of similar with electricity zapping, and it was invitingly open.
Yeah.
And A was, I don't really remember A.
A are man-sized vats.
Okay, yeah,
That have
that's what our clones came out of.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right. Okay. So do we go in B or D? Or
I'm
neither.
gonna turn to Blobby Boy and be like, and just gesture towards D and be like, huh?
Invitingly, right?
The plinth has 3 devices on D. What are those 3 devices before I just lie down in this thing?
Yeah. So the first is a indication of holding a rigid cylindrical shaped object, which is missing. The second is a hose that can be connected to one of the 5 gas-filled bottles ranging from 1 gallon to 5 gallons. The third is a box with a dial on top that has 5 settings. A glass tube enters and exits this box carrying a flow of liquid. And I have another handout for you.
That's a lot.
Oh.
It is a lot.
That's a lot of stuff.
Is there any user manual somewhere around?
Not that you can see, but man, there was a library back there that had lots of books.
Oh boy.
I'm not. I don't want to go back. I don't like that guy.
I also do not want to go back.
So the in the handout
Oh,
I just gave you,
gas. Yeah.
there's this 1 gallon gas, 2 gallon gas, etc., etc. That area where you would put like a cylinder that matches
Yeah.
the blood vials that you guys have been finding.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
I'm not sure I should lie down in this thing, Yandu. How about you give it a shot, given that you have more HP?
Yandu's like, well, you see, the problem is I'm already perfect. So
Oh.
All right. Well, I was
Mm.
gonna say, does it seem like my interpretation of this is that maybe okay, somebody would probably go into D. We would have to put blood in this little vial, connect one of the hoses, match the dial to whichever hose we use, and then somebody would basically come out of like a clone, would be
But,
formed in B.
Yeah,
Uh,
but there's also that like cavity that might fit
Be-
a vial of
Because
blood.
he's a vat thing,
Right.
like it's already got a lot of genetic material floating around in D. You don't necessarily think that if you go in, Brahm, it's going to make a clone of you over on the other side of the room. Like the blood is
Yeah.
probably going to use that
Oh.
genetic material to form somebody in that area.
Okay.
Not that you can't be clever and use these as a way to heal, but it isn't like a duplicating machine back and forth. Like all it needs is that vial of blood, and
Yeah.
Blobby Boy as a vat thing would understand that. So
Yeah.
I
Mm.
actually like Brahm's earlier idea of putting that blood that we found into the bowl, and then the rest of us will wait up here for the person to form and see if we can like interact with them.
Actually, can I do something before you do that? I am going to invoke creator, and I'm gonna go on a Zoom call with who was it again? Big Man, keeper of the exculpatory library. I can do it. I have to burn at least 1 point per if I'm doing it.
personnel, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So
The burning of the
uh,
personality also helps your spell checks. So if you want to burn more
Alright.
points of personality, you can
oh,
to help
okay.
with the D20 roll.
Yeah, but it's like a road CK, so I think I will need. Let me just check that real quick because I don't want to mess this up and catch my creator in a bad mood. Oh, here we go, invoke creator. I will need to. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the way invoke creator works is it just gives me boons. Can I use it as a way to just contact my creator, because this means that I'm actually contacting them apparently,
Yeah.
and I just want to get on a call with them essentially and be like, is there any way to redirect my respawning to this vat, just temporarily,
Oh, okay.
so I can die and my soul will just go back into this and I'll just reform. I'm gonna ask Big Man that, keeper of the exculpatory library.
That's fun. I like that plan. I'm trying to look up practical magic. Is that where you saw that? Invoke creator. Where's that at?
Invoke
is it in
creator
the-
is in the player's librum.
Player's Librum.
It's
Okay.
on page 29.
Thank
So
you.
apparently you just talk to the creator, but they can help you with certain things, but I just want to talk to them basically.
Yeah. Distracted tunneling. So yeah, I think depending on how high you get for this,
Mhm.
we'll see. But you need to get a 12 or
Yeah.
higher. So
Right. So the minimum is already 12, it's gonna be 12, but if I burn 2 points more, I can basically get that to the next level, and that's all I'm willing to sacrifice basically.
well, no. So the minimum is not 12. It's when you cast
Mhm.
it. So let's say if I cast it and I burn 2 points of personality, but I still roll a
Right.
5. 5 plus 2 is 7, and then the minimum is still 12. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but the road CK is 10 plus caster level, so it's at 11 already.
Oh, okay.
So I need to like burn 3 in order to get to the 14 to 17 mark, which I'm assuming is good.
Isn't
hope.
this a D16 for your spell casting?
The road CK makes it according to my character sheet. I'm sorry about this, by the way.
Oh, it's fine.
But,
This is cool.
apparently, according to the character sheet, the road CK just means it's a 10 plus caster level, so it's 11. Oh wait,
Oh,
actually it's 13.
But
so I
that's
only need
that's
13.
the boon that you get, I think. So
Okay, I see. So it's just like how much do I want to spend in order to like potentially make it better?
yes, and then you could also
Okay.
spend luck if you wanted to as well. So
Okay, I will do both those things because I really want to respawn. I think that'll be cool.
okay.
I will
First of all, how many points of personality are you burning?
4. I'm not gonna be very likable after this, unfortunately.
Okay. And then,
And then
so you have a +4 plus caster level, and so you're level 2, so you have a +6 to this roll.
Mhm.
So roll a.
And I'll burn like 2 points of luck.
You can burn luck afterwards if you want.
Okay, got it.
But I'm trying to see. This is so interesting for everybody. They love this. This is quality content, ladies and gentlemen.
Editing will fix this.
I'm trying to remember if I thought Vat Things had a D16, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's a D16 plus intelligence modifier plus caster level.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, what's your intelligence modifier?
That'll be a 0.
Okay, so this is D16 plus 6. So go ahead and roll. And
Okay.
we'll see what your.
I got a 2. All that talk for nothing.
Oh no.
2. Yeah, that's not no.
So you're at 8.
2,
If you want to burn 4 points of luck, you can get to a 12.
I really want to respawn. I really want to get on this Zoom call. So, how many points of luck?
4 you would
points?
need, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
All right.
Yeah,
Lex roll because he's burning luck, right?
Yep.
D30.
Now I'm down to a D24 because I failed something.
Okay.
I failed again, so that means I only had 2 points of luck left, and I have to have at least 1. So you get 1 point from me.
Okay.
So you-
okay.
yeah,
got
so
it.
you actually burned
effectively
3
have
points of luck.
spent-
Alright.
Yeah, so you've
Yeah,
effectively
got
spent
it.
1 less luck.
Thank you.
And the party luck total has gone to 6.
That's very ominous. The way you say that.
Yeah, so what is you Zoom call, so is it like you like meditate and you hear
Yeah, and I'm just like waiting for the Discord beep to finish like loading, and I'm
beep.
just like,
yeah, hoi, what's up? Hey.
yo, big man,
Oh.
how you doing?
Yeah, which one are you? What?
I'm Blobby. I'm your favorite. You said I'm Blobby Boy, all right?
Blob, yeah. The
Yeah.
Blobster, that's right.
Yeah, the Blobster.
How did you get this number?
You gave it to me when I spawned. I don't quite
Okay,
understand.
Yeah. Remind me to fire my secretary. Hey, so what do you need right now? What's going on?
So I'm at I'm pretty much almost dead. So you know that thing where like when I die I basically respawn from a vat,
Mhm,
and
yeah.
you know like could you possibly, just as a favor, like I'll owe you one, you know, like redirect that to like this other vat that I'm right in front of, and then I could respawn from it. We got a material for it. It just kind of need to.
But well, where are you?
I'm in this like weird kind of plinth thing. This is like red crystal, and you know Mid-Sandish, the guy who like went to that weird place all those years ago.
You know, I try not to think about a lot of other people, so just really happy living on my cool
Right,
planet with
yeah.
my vat things. So
And your library.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know Kolgot at least?
Oh, Colgot? Oh yeah. Well, that guy killed his
Yeah.
master. Yeah, he's gone. He should.
Oh,
We haven't heard from him in like years.
right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of at
That
his
was a
house
failed
right now.
vat thing, let me tell you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he could only what was it? That was like a lesson in not creating vat things, because Colgot he
Right.
could only be sustained by blood or the flesh of other creatures, and I
Right.
think his master tried to like infuse some demon blood in him, and then he turned on his master. I don't know, like
All right. Oh, these are my friends, by the way. Guys, say hi. To,
I don't
Ferdinand.
care. That's fine.
Well, yeah. All right, that's
Yeah.
fine. Anyway, could you redirect it, because I really want to just like stab myself and then respawn from this, please?
Well, let's see. Okay, redirecting, that's kind of difficult, but why don't you take that hit point of blood, put it in the machine, and have it reconstitute you a new body. I don't understand. The problem there.
Can you show us
the
how
problem
to
is
do
I only
that?
have 1 hit point of blood left.
Oh yeah, you'll die. Yeah.
Oh.
Because you don't
Yeah,
want a
can you-
duplicate coming out, because then you'll see your duplicate, you'll get angry, you'll want to attack. But if somebody
Yeah.
calms you down, then you give them a hug, and then you turn to
Right,
sludge.
right.
Yeah.
I think it's
it's hard.
Can you explain to us like where 5, like that Reddit thing where yeah? Can you just explain to us in simple terms so that we can actually operate this machinery? Look, I'm sorry to take up your time. I'll make it up to you. We'll do the
every-
sludge stuff. I know you
Every
love
day
that.
it's like this with you people. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm assuming you have like the vials to insert in there. Okay. You want to
Yeah.
apply equal parts fluid and gas. Okay.
Mhm.
The number of absorbed electrical arcs in the product should be like the combination of those two. So if you're gonna do like, it's like a times table. I don't know. Maybe does he understand? Do they understand math? No. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, you're gonna take fluid dial, number of arcs, times that together. That's going to be your spell adjust. I believe you. Okay, just try it out, but make sure you put the right blood
Alright.
in. Okay, I gotta go. I mean, we got a big party happening here right now. So,
Yeah, the library, at the
yep.
exculpatory library.
all right, click.
All right. Beep. Okay. I think we got some information on
Wow. So, yeah. I mean, hey, that was awesome, first of all.
We know math.
But what I think I got out of that was amount of fluid. So I get is like equivalent to the gas in what we set on the dial. And then I think it would be like those two numbers multiplied by each other is the number of arcs we have to like wait maybe for it to form or something. Yeah.
So
But
the electricity bounces between those two balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 10
the
second intervals.
in the handout I sent you, there's the tubes of 1 gallon, 2 gallon gas, etc., and then there is the knob, and that knob is the fluid dial. So
Mhm.
Right. So we basically have to get it so that it's a multiplicative factor of the vial and the gas. Is that what Big Man said?
he
I hope
did.
that's
He
what-
said it's a multiplication table. Yeah. So 1 gallon of gas, 1 on the fluid dial, number of arcs would be 1.
Yeah.
And then 2 and 2, the arcs would be whatever you want to times that by. So, I mean,
Okay,
it'd be 4, but I didn't want to give
Yeah.
you the answer, except I did. So,
Yeah. I guess we do the 2 and 2 and 4, and I guess I stabbed myself.
Oh yeah, how many hit points do you have? Do you only have
I
one
have 1 hit
right now?
point.
So you can only
1
do
hit
one.
point.
Okay.
yeah, if you got to extract some stuff and put it in
Yeah,
there. There are
so-
other vials you could try if you
Oh,
want to
you
test
can
this
mix.
without
The-
your body, but
The problem with that is that it might produce something else that.
That would be just like the fly. Sorry, go ahead, Ned.
Yeah.
Are there any labels on those vials in the apothecary or vial library or whatever we're calling it?
Yeah.
No.
Any legible ones? Okay, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go
As
take a
a
random
I will
vial.
say, as a witch, the vials that your doppelgangers were holding, that was your blood. They were kind of like drawn and they were looking for their own blood, which is why they
Yeah.
were in that room.
Mm.
So as a witch, you would be like, okay, well, that's my blood and that's Brahm's blood, etc. Yeah.
So there
So you
are
at least know
vials
your
with
blood.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Wait.
I'm gonna hand you guys your blood that I found. Assuming
Yeah.
that I can remember which ones they are.
Do we still have the red vial? We don't, right?
Yeah, no, we still got that.
We have the vial
still have
from the
that?
library as well.
It's supposed to be real powerful, isn't it?
We don't know.
I think it
It's
was
magical,
like
that's all I know.
it was in a gold-covered book. It has to be like really powerful. That's how it
It's in a
works.
golden book.
It's a golden book.
Nobody puts janky, useless stuff in a gold book.
It's
I
like got
mean-
embossing and everything.
I would like to just do a random test before I touch the
Yeah, I
magic
agree.
blood to the vat thing. So
I
I'm gonna go
agree.
grab a random vial, and I'm gonna go throw that in the thingy, and I'm not good at math. I lived in the woods for years.
How this, like, do you want sludgy blood, or you want to try the freshest thing you could find that's not
I
your
want to try
blood?
the freshest thing that's not mine. Yep.
Okay.
I want to hold on to my blood until I need it, because I remember hearing that guy's jerk of a creator say, "Oh yeah, you don't want to make your own thing because then you see it and attack," which is what happened, and I don't want to
Yeah.
do that unless I absolutely need to.
Cool.
Make me a vat thing when I die. I don't want to make a vat thing right now.
Okay, so random blood. What are you setting the gas bottles to? What tube? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
We just go with 111 because just
Sure, for the first test.
for
Keep
the
it
first
simple.
test. Yeah.
All right. 1 gallon gas connected. A vial of blood is put into the machine. You set the dial to 1. Are you leaving the lid open, or are you closing it on the giant vat?
Man, we really need an instruction manual. I guess we
Close
close
it.
it.
Yeah,
I
All
feel
right.
like close it, but then
Yeah.
after one arc, we open it, right?
Yeah. That's how. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
go with
Why
that.
not?
Why not?
It's a test.
Yeah, that's
Fantastic.
true.
And since you're doing this, Nena, I want you get to roll the spell check. So
Oh.
make a spell check, and you get.
Is it? It's based off of mine.
Well,
what
if
my
you're the
normal
one that's
spell check is?
connecting all the things together, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 16.
All right, and you get a +1 to this, so you get 17. As you guys close the lid, connect all the things, you kind of hoist it up like Frankenstein style, and like lightning, like and you do one arc, and then you lower it back down, and you open it. There is a weird vat thing that is being like formed and created on the inside. You see a hand like hit the opening as you open the lid, and this creature comes out, and he's kind of like looking around. Where am I?
You're in Caldecot's home?
Who?
Don't worry
Look,
about it.
look, you know where?
Hi,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I'm so naked. Sorry for my nakedness.
You're fine. You're fine. I have a dress, and that's about all I have as far as clothes. Is that gonna be okay to you, sir?
Hey,
I'm
hi,
gonna-
Mom.
Hi.
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 Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna here. I know you're naked. You might be a little cold,
What's
uncomfortable.
my
Here's a
name?
dress. I'm gonna call you Wilbur.
Oh. But is that my name?
Yes, that's your name.
Okay. Whew. For some reason, I just
Hi.
keep thinking that's some pig. I don't know why. Wilbur. Anyway.
Wilbur. It's that'll do, pig. Here's a dress.
Oh,
Put that
thank
on.
you.
Might be a little cold.
And he takes it and kind of like wraps it around him like a toga. Like he has no idea how to like actually wear this.
Perfect. As long as you feel comfortable in it.
Yeah.
Well, Wilbur, it's nice to have made you. You're gonna stick with me for now. You're gonna
Cool.
be kind of my buddy, and you're gonna hang out while we try to make another one of you, maybe.
Classic mom.
So just don't touch anything. Hang out right there.
Yeah, no, I won't touch anything. What's this? And he knocks over some glass.
I'll try to distract Wilbur with
Oops.
some.
Oh, actually, I have something I
Can
can
you
distract
make
him
like
with.
a cat or a friend for him to play with for a little bit to distract
I-
him?
I hold up a hand-sized mirror to Wilbur because I have that. I said, "This is you,
Oh.
Wilbur."
Whoa.
I kind of hand it to him, and then I kind of like go over the thing again. Can you guys set it to 224 so I can, chop my head off, or somebody can chop my head off? But I just really want to get back to my 11 HP.
Yatu
Okay.
starts taking his sword out. Like any of us could do it.
Yeah, sure. Dramatically.
So,
Can't kill Wilbur.
all right. So we need to put your blood
Yeah.
2
Are
on
you
the
using a
tube.
blood that is in a vial, or are you trying to find a empty vial to kill him and put his blood in? Because you do have a
think
vial of his blood from the blood library.
We do, but we shouldn't use that because we don't want 2 of him running around. Because then they'll attack each other. So
Well,
we'll probably kill him
okay.
and take his blood. Yeah. I mean, I guess he could step outside and then we could make a duplicate of him, and then the duplicate would automatically be mean. But yeah.
I say you
let's-
just kill me and then like
Yeah.
I put that in. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be fine. I'm like,
Okay.
oh,
So
well,
you want to kill him, and then we'll
And then
set the
2, just set it to the correct value. I want to still, yeah.
Mom, my hands can touch everything but themselves. Whoa.
Oh, that's amazing. That's great. Thank you
in the
for sharing.
background, Yandu murders Bobby Boy while they're having that conversation.
I'm trying to distract him so
Right,
he doesn't
right
watch
here.
what happens.
Right in the jugular. Just
Huh?
yep, just a
He's
clean
too-
Oh
shot.
man,
too sweet
I
for my
like
poor
get it in
baby
the
boy.
vial.
Yeah.
It's really messy.
All right, I am at 0 hit points now.
Boom.
Oh
He's
man,
down.
what have we done?
This'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Put the vial in the cylinder, connect the 2-tube gas, dial to 2.
Choo-choo gas. Okay.
Yeah.
How many arcs
Do we
are you
want to
doing?
try to make him more powerful, like
And what-
like a 5-5-10?
Well, he requested 2-2-4, so I think that's what we should do.
From
Okay.
the ether, you
although-
hear it's multiplication, not summation. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Just hear that.
You
So
hear that in the
tube
ether,
number
yeah.
2, 2 on the dial, 4 arcs of lightning before we open it back up. And I feel like also before we do this, we should hide whatever is left of his body so fresh guy doesn't see dead himself.
Yep. Put a
So
put a
just throw it
tarp
in
over
another vat somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Make a spell check,
Right,
Bob.
I will do that.
And you get a +3 to this on top of your regular spell check.
Wow.
Feel free to spend luck.
Well, that is a 15. I'll burn a point of luck though.
I was-
16.
The party luck increases to 7,
Fantastic.
and I roll
Which
to
you
see if I
can't.
steal that or not.
You have to steal it, right? Because you have 1 luck.
Well, so he can't take any from me, but if I roll below 7, I get to take that, and then I get all the party luck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I rolled below 7, which means now I have 8 points of luck, and you don't get to apply the luck you just used to your roll.
Okay. So 15
Wow.
was the total.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna come out wrong.
Rude.
Oh yeah.
Did you close the lid?
We closed it
Yeah.
for 4 arcs, and then we're
Okay.
gonna open it after the
Mhm.
4th arc.
You open. Inside is a break. We're taking a break, and we'll be back next week with what's inside the vat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in, like, subscribe, and all that other jazz. And if you leave me comments down below how much you hate me for doing that.
I'm Lex. You can find me on this channel.
Woo! Chow Clips, who are you?
Uh,
And what cool
I-
things do you do?
I make art for RPGs. I actually did some art for Mutant Crawl Classics Adventure that's coming out soon.
Nice.
Called The Mutants of Madness. But it's my first DCC game, so funny how that works. But yeah, I do a YouTube channel where I talk about RPGs and art.
Nice. Vitani, who are you? What do you do?
I'm Vitani. I do video production and editing, and sometimes stream on my own channel, Vitani Maru on Twitch.
Yeah, links all down below for sure. And last, Mr. Bob, who are you? What do you do?
Yep, I am Bob World Builder, and I have a YouTube channel about RPGs and stuff.
Awesome.
That's it.
And I'm Jordan. Hi, it's good to see you. Stay tuned next week.